Well, I sat down and wrote out a letter. Are you impressed? I mean, you remember letters? Well, here is the first one that I've written in years, and I'll come very close to just reading it to you. It went something like this. Dear Judah Matthew, I'm your grandpa, the one who said to your parents, have kids while we're still young enough to take care of them for you. I'm the guy who stubbed his toe on a chair, then just about drove over a cat, speeding to the hospital to see you. I was that excited. And here you are, my very first grandson, all 7 pounds, 13 ounces of you. Allow me to warn you of a few things, Judah. First off, you have an older sister and cousins. They're all girls. Now, girls are fine, but you must learn to stand up to them. They will dress you in doll clothes, slop mascara on your eyelids, and put curlers in your hair. You won't be able to talk for yourself for a while, so I'll say something to them. We guys must stick together. I love having granddaughters, but they are cunning. They are ingenious. They bat their eyelids, and I will do anything they ask. I am putty in their hands, but I will not be putty with you. No, sir. You are a boy. I shall paw the ground and snort at you. And after that, well, I'll likely fetch you anything you want. I like being a grandpa. It's God's compensation plan for getting older. And the job description is shorter than a toddler's pool cue. Here's the job description. Number 1, carry gummy bears. Lots of them. Have time. Fix stuff. Love unconditionally. Model goofiness. Model godliness. If you set a grandchild down, try to remember where. Other than that, there's not much to it. A word of warning about your parents, Judah. They are still pretty new at this parenting thing, so cut them some slack. Especially your dad. If he falls asleep while changing your diaper, he has had a long day. Be patient. As for your mom, she's my little girl. Be very nice to her. She will choose your meals for the next 18 years. Now, a word about your names, Judah and Matthew. You were christened after a scoundrel and a tax collector. Bible names from perfect people are hard to find. Matthew was the tax collector. He liked other people's money. He had people fill out forms. How much money did you make last year? Send it in. Judah was a type A scoundrel. I read about him back when I was a teen. How God allowed him in the Bible at all mystified me. But here's the deal. These are the people God loves and forgives and changes and uses. You, Judah, are a marvelous reminder of God's much-needed grace in my own life, of His ability to mend the busted and bring hope to the hopeless. I give thanks each day for that grace because I have been a scoundrel too. I have needed forgiveness. Just ask your grandma. On second thought, don't. She might tell you. A warning about the planet you landed on. Things are pretty dark down here. We have an enemy and he's not a fan of light. He likes to take everything that's pure and make it ugly. But God takes what's busted and makes it beautiful. Never forget, He is greater than any obstacle you're going to face. Last night we prayed. We committed you to God. He has awesome plans for you, Judah Matthew. I'm so glad He included me in that plan. We prayed for you, then I held you very close and I whispered, I will saw off a golf club for you. Maybe we can get to the course together next week. You opened one eye and I think you may have winked at me. Or perhaps you had gas. But you have made me a very happy guy, Judah, and you've yet to say a single word. I can't wait to teach you how to whistle with a blade of grass, make faces with a flashlight, tie a necktie, tell a joke, throw a curveball, treat a lady well, and how to spin in circles until you cannot stand up. But first, it's time for your father to change your diaper, and then I'll show you what a gummy bear looks like and take these curlers out of your hair. Your fan for always, Grandpa Callaway. Yeah! Oh, those are so good for you. You want to help make stories of hope and joy available around the world? Make sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video today. Thanks.